Hi, I'm Kara, founder of Bravely Go, and today we're going to talk about de-influencing. Have you seen this trend on TikTok? Because I'm seeing it everywhere, and I think it's a really fascinating conversation. Today we're going to talk about what de-influencing is, why I think it's important to include it in our financial conversations, and how I think it might impact our spending. De-influencing popped up a few months ago on TikTok as the opposite of influencers. Influencers exist online as relatable salespeople. Their job is to buy things, try them out, and then report back on whether or not they like them, and then get you to buy those same things. So that's why you see a lot of influencers doing shopping hauls or makeup hauls or try-ons or, driving around in a car that they got gifted and then reporting back on what that drive was like. And then, of course, they redirect you to the link in bio where they have those same things linked and available for you to purchase. De-influencing started as the opposite of that. Instead of sharing the 17 lipsticks that you're totally obsessed with, de-influencing asks, hey, don't you already have like 5 lipsticks and you haven't even worn 2 of them ever? Why do you need another lipstick, girl? Just stop. Save your money. I think this is happening because everyone is generally sick of ads, and influencer culture is a form of advertising. Ads are everywhere. There are ads at the gas station, at the grocery store, on the radio, on our social media platforms. And I'm talking about direct advertising, but also this kind of like guerrilla advertising and marketing that influencers do, where you feel like you have a personal relationship with someone and they are also selling you things in that relationship. Our daily lives have become completely consumed by ads. I mean, literally, there is this nightmare scenario where brands are beginning to talk about projecting ads into the night sky so that instead of seeing stars, you're going to see Coke bottles and drum kits. That is truly dystopian. The average American sees about 5,000 ads per day, according to marketing firm Yankelevich. And I think people are burning out on all of it. Combine this advertising burnout with the general negative vibe that more and more people seem to have about the current state of affairs in our world, and you get a recipe for why de-influencing is really beginning to take off. More and more people are really disillusioned with how life is going in rich countries, particularly the United States. You see this conversation on social media a lot. As an American, there are a lot of videos out there of people, usually in European countries, but all over the world, saying, hey, America, y'all have it messed up over there. Like, it's weird that you don't have paid maternal leave. It's weird you don't have universal health care. Like, glad you have your iPhones, but we actually have a social safety net. This is a very normal social media conversation, and I think it's awakening a lot of people to begin to ask questions about why things operate and why things are as hard as they are. Because what were once pretty basic lifestyle expectations in the United States have now become luxuries. Everything from a college education to buying a home to even having a child has become wildly expensive in the United States, and things like wages and salaries simply have not kept up. As I explain in this video, people used to be able to buy houses off of factory wages, and people used to be able to put themselves through college on part-time jobs. Now, that's laughable. Like, even just saying that, I feel like I was lying to y'all or telling like an unfunny joke, because I cannot even imagine being able to put myself through a 4-year university with today's prices on working nights at Sonic. So to see 5,000 ads a day for stuff that we don't really need, while the stuff that we do need is getting more and more out of reach for more and more people, and then to be told by some influencer that we must absolutely get 5 of the Barefoot Dreams blankets because they're just so cozy and so pretty, people are really beginning to ask, hey, what the heck is going on here? And I think that's really great and really important. Something I see on social media a lot is people talking about a really big problem and then how much it overwhelms them, and then they turn away from that problem and opt out. One person can't solve climate change, but they can read 10 different articles about how devastating it is for ourselves and our planet, get overwhelmed, feel like absolute garbage, and then say, I need to go play Zelda for the next 3 hours to kind of calm myself down and restore my faith in the world. And this makes a lot of sense, and I myself have definitely done this and will do it again, except instead of playing Zelda, I'm on, like skincare Reddit, which is just personally more of my jam. But honestly, I'm actually getting a lot of energy from this de-influencing topic. And I'm loving seeing these videos. They're really lifting me up rather than kind of weighing me down. Because instead of choosing apathy, people are choosing action, and people are putting on their critical thinking hats and saying, hey, what is buying this 15th blush actually going to do for me? Is that actually going to make me happier? Is that actually going to make a difference in my life? Oh, it's not? Well, then I think I'm good. And that's really amazing and powerful in a country where 70% of the economy is driven by consumer spending. If consumers stop showing up as a large group en masse, we will see drastic change in our world really quickly. Everything in our world comes down to money, which is part of the reason I am so interested in talking about it. And a book that demonstrates how much change we can all have if we simply opt out or if we act together is the book The Day the World Stops Shopping by J.B. McKinnon. In the first chapter, he speaks with a VP from Levi Jeans, and he asks him, hey, how long would it take for this company to feel the effect of people not shopping? And the VP calmly explains that it would take 2 weeks for the entire company to crumble. 2 weeks to eradicate a global brand, a company that is currently valued at $6.8 billion. I think the de-influencing trend is really hopeful and, like I said, really energizing. But I'm also realistic in that I don't think it's going to push every single person who sees one of these videos to completely stop shopping. And that's not what our world needs, and that's not what I want. We do need some commerce for our systems to continue to work. However, the conversation about how badly life in rich nations like the United States and the United Kingdom is not going away anytime soon. And for the first time in recent history, generations in the US and the UK are not getting more conservative as we age. This is a direct result of young people looking at the vast lifestyle, financial, and social protection differences between themselves and their parents. When something like buying a home of your own feels ludicrously unattainable to the vast majority of people in an entire generation, people start to think that the status quo could use some shaken up. I think de-influencing is really cool. I think it is just a harbinger of more things to come in our conversations around what's working in our world and what's not. And I want to know if you agree with me or not. Are you seeing this? Do you think I'm right? Do you think I'm wrong? Let me know in the comments. And please help our tiny channel grow by hitting subscribe on your way out.